Let's go ahead and get started. My name is Jamie Anderson. I'm on the product strategy team for Oracle Analytics. This is our first Oracle Analytics community webinar. What we plan to do today is explain some updates that we've done to the community site. We don't only want to focus just on the community site, but kind of understand from your perspectives on the call today, maybe where you guys are calling from. I know you put in the chat, but maybe if you guys want to be a part of user groups locally, we kind of want to understand, how can we help curate these types of community events in your area and help not put them together, but kind of help initiate those as well. So we have a few polls for you guys related to that. But thank you for joining today. Let me go forward here, Ben. And here's our safe harbor statement just before we get started. So take a second to read through that. So I've already introduced myself. My name is Jamie Anderson. I'm joined here today with my manager, Ben Arnoff. He's the Senior Director of Product Strategy on the Oracle Analytics team. I'm also joined by my colleague, Maddie Groger-Wilson. She is she's been at Oracle, but she's new to our team as of this fiscal year. So thank you for hopping on, Maddie. And you guys, if you have been on the Oracle Analytics community site, you may have seen many posts from my other colleagues, Mauricio, Alex, Fari. We are all part of the same team, and we want to help grow and expand this community with your help. So next slide, Ben. And here I'm actually going to pass it to Ben. Did you want to do a overview of the, just introduce yourself and the site?
Yeah, let's do that. So my name is Ben. I'm Senior Director of Product Strategy for Oracle Analytics. As Jamie said, our mission is to grow the Oracle Analytics community this year. We are also taking care of the product, the strategy, the customers. But one of our key goals this year is really to be sure that you can find help directly with the community every time you need. The reason why is because we start to have more and more customers and we need to scale, and it's the best way to do that. So what did we do in the past, I would say, 4 months? We relaunched the Oracle Analytics community, easy as that. What we did, I'm going to show you. We relaunched this new website, and I'm going to reload this page. So this is our main community website. We are going to put the URL in the chat. What we did with this website, it's really to change the design first, then to open the website to the public, which means you don't need to log on to see the different things in this website. Before, you had to create an account and so on. We still want you to create an account and to participate, but if you just want to visit, you can, and you can see what's going on. First, at the top, we have the announcement. I will ask you to look at that really, really closely every week, because we are putting basically the top announcement here. We have also a bunch of menus that you can use. We are recognizing our top contributor here, which are basically what we call the Oracle Analytics Ambassador. They are the ones which are commenting the most, posting the most, liking the most, participating the most on the community. And if you are part of this group of Oracle Analytics Ambassador, you are lucky, because we are going to nominate that every 6 months or every year. And we just sent a lot of Oracle and Red Bull goodies to all of them. So if you are part of the top contributor, the top 50, you might receive some goodies from time to time. If you go down, Jamie is going to detail that a little bit, but if you go down here, you will see our forum, and you can join the discussion. If you click join the discussion, you will see the different forum. And again, Jamie is going to explain. We have a forum by product, and we will show you how you can participate in that. You have event, user group, ID lab to share any ideas. If you want a new feature, it's here. Feature news, every time we have a very important news like the keynote of TK, the product roadmap, or we are leader with Gartner, or you can receive email, we post that here, and you can click on view all to see all the feature news. We have data visualization gallery, same thing. Jamie is going to show you a demo of that. If you click on a specific thumbnail, you will see the real data visualization behind from an Oracle Analytics instance. And if you want to see all of them, you can click here. You can also post your data visualization. I really encourage you, because if you post a data visualization and we like it, same thing, we might send you some goodies, okay? News and announcement, it's the forum of Oracle here. We post all the top news, like there is currently, we are recruiting a new Oracle Analytics person in our team, it's here. If you want to do a video with us in Redwood Shore in California and you are local, click yes on the specific poll and you might join us. We congratulate with goodies and stuff. So look at the news every day. We have every day something really cool. We have also new event, training, top contributor, latest post, and finally our blog. We try to post as many blogs as we can. Okay, so this is the brand new website. We are going to have new user group by city, New York, Miami, Tokyo, Paris, Milan, you name it. We want also you to join the user group. We are redesigning this page. The website is start to really have a ton of people from all companies, Delta Airline, Harvard, the NASA, Vanguard, and so on. So please join. We really want you to help others here to get also the news from here. And it's really, really useful. So Jamie, back to you.
Great, thanks, Ben. And if you could progress the slide, I think 2 slides. Perfect. All right. So for the remaining agenda for today, Ben just helped us deliver the introduction and some updates. I want to run a few polls for you guys. And then while we're running the polls, I'm going to go over some of the programs that we have. So first, we're going to go over the Oracle Analytics Ambassadors and ACEs. Ben mentioned the ambassadors earlier. So we're going to go into a little bit more detail on what that is and how you can potentially become one. And then also just do an overview of the community site features. So I won't list everything out here because we will go into them. But then also at the end, we're going to have some upcoming changes to the community site to help improve it. What would be awesome if we have time, maybe at the end, is maybe we can allow people to unmute and give feedback during the session. We'll see if we have time. In the meantime, while we go through, if you guys do have questions, please don't hesitate to post to the Q&A box that we have, and we will work on answering it, whether live or via the answered chat functionality. So without further ado, Ben, would you mind progressing the slide, please? Oh, yep, and we have the polls here, so I'm going to launch them. And while I'm launching them, Ben, if you can progress to the next slide, and then I will do that. Launch. All right, so I have some polls. I will read them out loud for you just real quick before we hop in. Ben mentioned, if you're in California, would you consider coming to Redwood Shores at Oracle in December, so this December, to do a community video recording, if you don't mind answering that. Also, would you be willing to be a speaker with Oracle in the future, whether it be at conferences or other events? There's lots of data and analytics events that go on. We'd love to see who in our community would like to partner with us to speak on stage. And then finally, we have, Oracle has a Oracle Data and Analytics Global Leader event on January 29th in warm Miami. So if you're interested, go ahead and vote. And then if you are, we will send you guys some more information. I will leave that poll up, but I will continue to go through our session until we reach the next poll. So for Oracle Analytics and for Oracle overall, there's a program called Oracle ACE. These are these are community members that are advocates of the Oracle products. There are advocates that are, or Oracle ACEs that are advocates of Oracle Analytics. So I wanted to mention this program because these are the elite, right? The Oracle Analytics elite users and community members. So if you want to learn more about how to become an Oracle ACE, just search Oracle ACE online and you can understand a little bit more about the criteria. Anyone can be one. There are a few restrictions, but that you can find the criteria online. But there is another program, if we go to the next slide, called the Oracle Analytics Ambassadors. And these are the people that you see when you go to the Oracle Analytics community site right there up at the top of the screen. And so Federico, who's on the call with us today, so great to see you here, he actually posted on LinkedIn. We sent him a package, a little thank you for being an Oracle Analytics ambassador package recently. And so if you want to be an ambassador, we would love to show you how in the next slide. So anyone can be an Oracle Analytics ambassador other than Oracle employees, but the top members of people who interact on the Oracle Analytics community site will be selected as ambassadors based off of that overall community engagement activity. So the way to generate that is you can register, of course, to join to the Oracle Analytics community. Before this call, I did send out some invitations to those who registered. I did not catch everyone, but if you're not already registered, please do, and I will show you how to do that shortly. Post questions and discussion topics in the forums, respond to the community and discussions from community members. And if people, say, hey, this idea answered your question, you generate even a little bit more, points for that scoring system. You can share product improvement ideas in the Idea Lab, provide feedback, etc. And also participate in the upcoming Oracle Analytics Data Visualization Challenge. So we'll talk a little bit more about that soon. That is pending, but not here yet. And Ben, go ahead.
Yeah, one thing. Oops, I think I freeze. Okay, perfect. So the Oracle Analytics Ambassador, we are not just going to send goodies because they are the top contributor of the website. We will invite you as a VIP for a lot of different events, a lot of different opportunities. For example, we are going to have the Oracle Studio at the Oracle headquarters in Redwood Shore to do some cool video with the product team, and we are going to try to get some of these people as a VIP first to record the video with us. In the future, if we have Oracle Analytics Summit, if we have some different events or opportunities, the top contributor of our community will be called first. So just to let you know, it's very easy to become a contributor. Just go, like, comment, post. You don't necessarily have to post, but just comment and like. And every time you do that, you receive some points, and then you can be at the top of the list. And again, thanks for the current contributor. Thanks, Jim.
Yes, thanks, Ben. Thanks for highlighting that. One other thing, too, that I wanted to mention is if you invite your colleagues to the community, that also helps generate some points. So if you go to the next slide here, I can show you guys how to do that. So at that very top part of the community site, and I believe Maddie posted it, yes, in the chat if you want to navigate to that. Once you're logged in, once you have your own account, you can refer a friend. So you can refer your colleagues, and what that will do is send them a link. And then if they do sign up, then that helps advocate, for you, for your participation in the site. So just wanted to highlight that because I actually didn't realize, even though that button is right there, I didn't even realize that was there until Ben showed me it. So next, also, if you can update your profile picture. I know it's something that's small, but if you want to update a picture that reflects your personality, even if it's not your own personal photo, we encourage you to do that. So you just go, edit profile fields and go to the change my picture setting, and it will allow you to do that. Going forward here.
On that one,
yeah.
Sorry, Jamie. On that one, on edit profile, we added also a lot of different fields. We added city, LinkedIn, Twitter, and so on. So put your LinkedIn, your Twitter, because remember, you have a lot of people from different companies in the world that are going to look at your post. And if they see your LinkedIn, they will connect with you, first thing. Second thing, put your city, because we are going to have a lot of different events. Sometimes we do like some community restaurant and things like that. If we see you are in Phoenix, Atlanta, or I don't know, where are you going, Jamie? I think next week.
Nashville.
Nashville. Yeah, if for example Jamie say, show me all the people in the community in Nashville, boom, she will invite you and you have a good restaurant with Jamie. So that's important. I recommend you to put the city in your profile. Thanks.
Thanks, Ben. Good point. Going forward, let's see what we have here. So moving forward to kind of beyond the personal aspect of the community site, but to understand a little bit more about how to use it, we do have our news and announcements page. So I have on the screen how to navigate to that. But this is a great opportunity to hear from Oracle some announcements that we have that are more community oriented, but also just great updates as well. So if you go to where we have it highlighted there, you can view that page. And I believe we might have in the next slide, if I remember my order correctly, I wanted to highlight, oh no, I must do that later. I'll touch on that, I think, in a few slides. If we go back to the communities, the forum slide, then I also wanted to highlight that we have so many forums. So under this category site, if you or categories area, if you navigate to Oracle Cloud, Oracle Analytics Cloud, Server, FDI, for Fusion Data Intelligence, we have forums for each product that we have. So if you have a question about how to do something, not necessarily product feedback, but hey, I'm trying to do something and I know this probably is possible, but I don't know exactly the mechanics of how to do it and I want to see if somebody else has done it before. The forums are a great place to do that. If you're asking the question, it's very, very, very probable that somebody else has had this question before or is thinking it as well. So go ahead and ask it in the forums, and we have people from Oracle responding, but we really would love for the community to respond as well. So if you do see a question there and you know the answer, please feel free to answer it as well from your experience. Going forward here too, this is the slide I was looking for earlier. So with all of these different areas, whether it be forums, news and events, I'm going to touch on the Idea Lab later. You can subscribe if you want to be notified of new posts or even new comments if you want. Right now in the settings that I have here, I'm notified of every new post that comes up for the Oracle Analytics Cloud and Server forum. But you can do this for news and events, like I said, the forums, so under the categories, Idea Labs, etc. So I encourage you to do that so then you can see what are the top questions being asked, and you can respond to them or just learn more, right, by being exposed to what's being asked and what's being answered. Going forward here, we also have the Idea Labs that I've mentioned. So the Idea Labs are a wonderful place to post any ideas that you have that you encounter when you're using our products. So whether it be Oracle Analytics Cloud, Server, Fusion Data Intelligence, whether it be ERP Analytics, SCM, HCM, or CX Analytics, the Idea Labs are a wonderful place to do that because basically what we do, our team, we bring these ideas and we show them to the product management team and they review them. And for ideas that have a lot of votes, and if we go to the next slide here, Ben, or you can create an idea in there, we can just keep going. So you can vote using the little thumbs up button. You can comment if you actually, say, hey, I also have this use case, explaining a little bit further. That really helps the product managers understand your use case and why this, feature that you're recommending, or maybe a community member is recommending, why it needs to be added to the product. Understanding why is really a huge factor in, getting these ideas off the ground, and of course, having engagement and people, also wanting it as well really helps. So definitely check out the Idea Lab. Search for other ideas that may have already been posted using the search fields. Tags are a really great thing to use as well. So if I'm asking for something that might be more of an administrative type of thing, tag that. There's plenty of options available. It's a great resource. Finally, we do have one more thing on the Idea Labs. So this is a Fusion Data Intelligence Idea Lab specific question, and I am going to launch a poll for that. But before I get into it, or actually, let's go ahead and move forward with it real quick with the slide. Thank you. And I'm going to launch another poll. So give me 1 second here to figure out how to get to that. Here we go, launch. Okay, so if you use Fusion Data Intelligence and you're on this call, and in your experience, or do you prefer to have just one idea lab where everyone who has the offering ERP analytics or SCM analytics or CX analytics or HCM analytics? Do you have a preference for, hey, it should all be in one idea lab, or should we have different ones? We'd love to hear, go ahead and vote. I do see it's actually split 50-50 right now. So if you have any, explanations of why you're voting that way, go ahead and put it in the chat. That's really helpful for us to kind of understand, because, we're kind of grappling with that as well from this team's perspective of maybe it does make sense to break them out. Right now, they're just in one idea lab. So we see the pros and cons for both, so we were wondering what the community thought as well. I'm going to leave that poll up. I know not everyone's a FDI customer, so on this call, but just wanted to keep that on here. Changing gears here. So Ben mentioned at the beginning of this call that we have a data visualization gallery. And so you can view actual visualizations like in Oracle Analytics itself by clicking on those tiles on the screenshot below, but also clicking the public gallery link, and I don't have that highlighted here. That actually takes you to an Oracle Analytics instance that we publish, and we show these visualizations in real time so you can play around with them. But another option is if you click view all, that's actually another opportunity to see other people in the community who are posting analytics or visualizations that they've created. So if we progress with the slide here, you can see, just go a little bit further, Ben, one more slide. Thank you. So here's an example, a really cool example of one that William's been publishing a ton of really cool visualizations in the data visualizations forum. But you can go and check out what other people have made. Sometimes people will link the DVA directly or add it to their session or their post. You can ask them if they haven't, if you want to use it, and then they may share it with you. But ultimately, what we want to get at with the data visualizations, and not just beyond the gallery or what we have online, is we actually want to have a data visualization challenge that people can participate in and win, and have benefits from winning. So my colleague Maddie is working on that type of challenge right now. It's not we don't have the details fully published yet, but keep an eye on the community site. I'm sure we'll post something in news and announcements about it once it's ready. But we would love for you guys to participate in it, whether it be something that's a little bit more abstract, maybe like this U.S. National Parks, or whether it be something that applies to your business use case. All of it is welcome, whether it be in the gallery or maybe in the challenge itself. Ben, what do you want to add to this?
So yeah, I wanted to add also that if you post in the data visualization gallery, not only we will be super grateful because we love to see different data visualization, but on top of that, we give a badge called Data Visualization Artist. And this badge will give you right away, I think, 50 points, something like that. So it pushes you in the list of ambassador really quick. And we will also select some of the top data visualization soon to give some random goodies. We will not announce it on the website, but we will contact you, get your address, and send you something. And then I think because we have Maddie, Jamie, do we have maybe 1 minute for Maddie to speak about the visualization challenge, to give a little teaser?
Sure.
Yeah, Maddie, do you want to give a little teaser about the data visualization challenge?
Absolutely, I would love to. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. It's been great to see what's been going on in the community. I am the proud coordinator of the Data Visualization Challenge, which is coming soon. We're hoping to get messages out on socials in the next couple of months to get you on the list and registering for that. But yeah, we'll be looking to provide you access to OAC, an amount of data to get involved and show off some of your skills. And then afterwards, there will, of course, be a lot of celebration and jubilation around our winners. So please stay tuned for that. Do contact me if you have any questions about what's coming and how you can get involved. And we'll be super happy to see what you create. Thanks, Jamie.
Thank you, Maddie. going forward from the data visualization gallery. And if you guys do have questions, please again feel free to post in either the chat or the Q&A, or if you have comments, post in the chat. If you have questions, post in the Q&A. Going forward here though, but if you don't know already, you can actually access our product roadmap. So I know I mentioned the Idea Lab earlier, right? If you guys have ideas that are actually put in the product, you will probably see them on this product roadmap. So you can access that by going to the knowledge base tab and going to product roadmap. And there will be 2 links for some documents where you can either download the latest cloud and server roadmap or the FDI roadmap as well. And also I like to note this too, if you are an FDI customer, definitely check out the cloud and server roadmap as well, because your instance or the FDI is built on the Oracle Analytics Cloud platform. So the features that you see on the cloud and server roadmap will make it to you guys in some time. It's slightly delayed from the cloud releases, but within a few months, you guys should see them. So if you're an FDI customer, check out that roadmap as well. It's definitely applicable, especially when it comes to features like, using data visualization and the AI and ML features as well. Beyond that, going forward, we have, of course, our online and in-person events. So if you registered for this webinar, it's very likely that you probably accessed this page if you didn't find it through our LinkedIn post on our Oracle Analytics page. But we have so many events happening. We have like 3 just today, right? If you want to attend another webinar, our colleague Brendan's leading a wonderful one right after this at the Fusion Data Intelligence. Sorry, there's another one. I think there's actually 4 today. There's another webinar too on AI and ML within Oracle Analytics. So it's a great one to attend as well, all of these. If you actually navigate though to the, you see how I have highlighted upcoming events. If you click that drop down there, you can navigate to past events, and you can actually view potential recordings as well that we have for any webinars that were recorded like this one. So we post them on YouTube, and we provide the link in the past events page, so you can rewatch it if you miss it, or if you just want to rewatch it again to kind of get refreshed. Going forward from here, moving to the Oracle Analytics user groups, and I am going to go ahead and start running running a poll, excuse me. But we currently on our user groups page, we only list 3, and just maybe as a recap, the Oracle Analytics user groups are self-ran, like they're not ran by Oracle, but we want to help grow this list, whether it be localized user groups, maybe, like an Italy user group, or, a UK user group, or one already exists, the UK OUG, but even, maybe more specific to certain big cities as well. We are going to add a lot more. We are aware of so many more Oracle Analytics communities, so these will be added to our site soon. But if you know of any, please go ahead and answer in the poll. And if one doesn't exist and you want it to, go ahead and answer in the poll as well. This helps us understand where the demand is for user groups, and maybe we can help, kindle the fire, so to speak, to make that happen. Going forward here beyond the user groups, and I will keep this poll running, so no rush to respond here. I'll just keep it up for a few more minutes, and that's just a recap of the poll. But there are some upcoming user group conferences that are coming up. So the most recent, one coming up soon is the UK OUG conference. And so that is December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd this year. So if you want to check that out, I recommend going to their site. There's also a little bit later, so starting in 2025, we also have the Analytics and Data Oracle User Community. They have their summit, Analytics and Data Summit, in April 8th through 10th. That will actually take place at the Oracle Conference Center in Redwood Shores. So highly encourage you to check that out as well, if that's closer to you. Another one that I hope to attend as well, I would love to attend all of these, but I did attend Kscope last year, in last June or July, I think, and it was phenomenal. And so And the next one will be in Grapevine, Texas in June. So if you're interested in that, check that out. I don't know if registrations are open yet for the analytics and data and the Kscope ones, but keep an eye on it. If those are things that you're interested in, you can actually, hear from other users of the product to understand it. How the community is using Oracle Analytics more. We can go forward, Ben. Thank you. All right, so here's an interesting little bit, and this is probably after this we can kind of get your feedback if you would like to explain that. But we do have some upcoming changes coming to the website. We want to add a subscribe button to the events page. I think it's, you want to know what's going on with these types of webinars, but right now we can't quite subscribe to them. So we are working on adding that. Also, like Maddie mentioned, and we want to create a visualization gallery as well with the competition. So like a public gallery that people can post to. Also a community menu redesign. Let's see, moving legacy external analytics forums into our site, so you can have a repository to search throughout the entire community forum references as reference. Redesign the user groups page, already mentioned that, right? Have a knowledge base to adopt the Help Center format, enable moderation queues for approval, filter out Oracle users from the top contributors. Right now in that bottom picture, we do have some Oracle people listed. We want to show on our site the people from the community, right, that are talking the most and that are posting the most, and recognize them. Also having a community link, associating a user image, and also data visualizations as well to fit in the front page, so that you guys can kind of see that beautiful gallery of what people have created on the front page. Ben, is there anything else that I'm missing from this that we're also working on, or does this sum it up?
Yeah, I think it's summing up. I think the first thing the community is going to see, it's basically the user group page, which is going to change. So the user group page, you will have the ability to click, for example, on New York or Miami, see who is part of the user group in New York and Miami, see who is the host of a user group, a little bit like Meetup, and you will be able to know if there is, I don't know, an happy hour happening close by, and so on. So that is the first thing we are going to do. The second thing is the visualization gallery. It's the second priority. Right now, when you click view all, it's showing like a forum. Now in the future, when you will click view all, you will see a real gallery with real thumbnail, with the ability to vote for a specific data visualization, the ability to look at the most recent one. So it will be like really more like a gallery. So it's going to be interesting. And then what we want is from this call to know a little bit from you. If you want in the chat, tell us what you want. Is there something that we miss? Is there something you would like us to change on the community website? To give you an idea, we try to make this website really like the place to go if you are an Oracle Analytics user. And we have millions of users, and we want all of them to go to this website every time there is a keynote, every time there is something else. Something I forgot in this list, I think I forgot, yes. It's we are going also to put a video gallery. So if you are a YouTuber or whatever, you will be able to go in this video gallery. And if you are doing a webinar, you will be able to post your video in this gallery. And you will be able to put, for example, the YouTube embedded video. And we will put this video at the front of the website. You will have a dedicated section with video. So again, if you do your own tutorial video, or if you look for some how to do video, you will be able to see that on the front page. Thanks, Jimmy.